Well, there's no one here yet, but hello everyone anyways. We're gonna be playing some Beat Kazooie today. I don't know if this is a horror game, but you don't know. You don't know the horrors of Actually, I'm gonna be playing the Halloween level, so that is why I have this game up. Promised you guys Halloween streams, but I want to play Banjo-Kazooie. Plus, like, the Haunted level is my favorite level in this game, actually. It's really creative. Plus, like, look! There's a freaking witch right there. How can you not say this is Halloween? See? Witch. The witchy witch. Just gonna wait a couple seconds for some of my peeps to show up. Also, make sure you're logged into Twitch when you watch your streams. That really helps. Like, on the app you're using, or whatever the case may be. It actually worked really well, because last month I was playing this. I happened to get to the Halloween-themed level. It was a complete coincidence. I did not do it on... I mean, I totally did it on purpose. Yeah. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me, if everything's working right. Because sometimes I don't... like, it tells me that my mic is on, but I don't always know for sure. I'd have to actually open my stream to do that. Which I might just do. Also, I'm planning on, changing my YouTube name, if I can, to the same thing as my Twitch, because that would make sense. Because one of my friends told me that it's confusing, even though I'm not 100% sure if, like, that is really confusing for people, but it might be. So I've just been thinking about doing that. So I have Dragon Boost YouTube as well. Right now, my YouTube channel is Chill Out Tavern. Okay, so yeah, the mic is working. I just checked my own stream. So I usually like to use the stream manager, because it tells me when important stuff happens. Oh, her rhyming is so... I actually think it's amazing how many rhymes I came up with for this. She has a lot of unique dialogue and stuff. I know it wasn't- I know I started a little bit before 2 o'clock. You're here for the dragon butts? Whatever you're here for, man, I'm not judging. I know I just started a little bit before 2 o'clock, it's just because I wanted to get to the level. And make sure everything was working before I started. So now I'm officially started! A minute ago, technically. That's not the level we want. That's the desert. And that's not very spooky. Deserts can be spooky, because, I mean, you can get lost in the desert, and in my opinion, getting lost is scary. I don't get lost very often, so that's why it's scary for me, because I have a pretty decent sense of direction, IRL. More that I'm just good with maps, I guess. I think it was through the mouth. That's what I think. So for this stream, if I finish this level quickly, I'm gonna be playing another game after, but we'll see how long this level takes, because I seem to recall this level... It's not hard, but it takes a bit to beat. It's a great level, though. It's like I said, this is my favorite Banjo-Kazooie level. Just wanna make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. So just, for those who are just jumping in, welcome to the stream. We already got spoopies! I don't know why I'm grabbing feathers, but I am. Oh, I can't even get to that one. This level's great, I love it. I love this game in general, this is one of my favorite video games. Mad Monster Mansion. That's where we're going. Look at this. It's all so scary. Got a full moon, of course. Have to have the full moon. Like this level is just so well put together too. I like that when I get hurt by enemies, I can just kill them and steal their health. And then I'm better. It's great. So this level is also split up into a couple areas. There's a hedge maze, there's a big cathedral slash church, and then there's the main house. And a couple little outdoor areas as well. This level has a lot going for it. I'm just seeing if there's anything back here. Because some of the levels have stuff behind where you enter. Of course, you can go into the main house, which we're gonna do in a bit. I want to start with this. So we get an overhead camera. There's ghosts, which I don't think I can kill them. Yeah, I think I can kill them with the invulnerability feather. I'm gonna try that. I just want to see. Yep. I can kill them with the invulnerability feather, but you only have a couple of those, so... I used to hate those as a kid because I thought you couldn't kill them at all, or I thought you just had to run away from them and that was it. Frustrating, but now that I know that it's a little bit different. Okay, we got our first Jinjo. Oh yeah, so I should talk about something that I should talk about something that happened a couple streams ago. Uh-oh, no. Yeah, I'm out of them already. A couple streams ago, I promised I would 100% the game. I'm not... Oh my god, dude! He's just going through the wall and hurting me a whole bunch of times. I'm not going back on that. Like, I am gonna try to get everything. However, I ran into a glitch. I'm not lying about this. I ran into a glitch that made it so when I got all the Jinjos in one of the levels, it didn't pop the Jiggy for me. So it was, Clanker's Cavern. The first time I played Clanker's Cavern, I got all the Jinjos. But the game didn't give me the Jiggy. So I actually replayed the whole game, got all of the Jinjos in Clanker's Cavern, and then the glitch happened again in the next fucking level. So I had all the Jinjos in Bubble Gloop Swamp, and it didn't give me the damn Jiggy. So I actually replayed the entire game to the point that I was in my last stream, and it didn't give me the damn Jiggy. So basically, I'm stuck with this. Where... And I had other Jiggies to get in that level too, but the one Jiggy in Clanker's Cavern didn't pop for me. And in my other files where I replayed the game, and I had this level with a 9 out of 10. So I'm stuck with this, saying 9 out of 10, but I actually did everything. So... I can't really do anything about that. But, like, on stream, I'll try to do my best to still collect everything I can. I don't know if the glitch is gonna happen again. It might. I know it's an Xbox thing. I know it is. I don't know why it's doing that. But, yeah. I think the glitch happens because the first time I was falling through a pipe when I got the last Jinjo, and the second time I was transformed. Do I need health? Yes, I do. I was transformed when I got it, and I think for some reason, if you don't collect it as Banjo, while you're standing on the ground, it doesn't give you the Jiggy. That's my theory. But whatever the case may be, I won't be able to technically 100% the game, but I'm gonna try to get everything I can. And I am gonna go and find the mystery eggs as well, at one point. I didn't forget about that. I just want to do it later, because I have to look up where they are. Because they're not in the original N64 game, which is the game I know really well. I don't know the weird additions they added to the Xbox version as well. I don't suck, you suck. I don't know. I just... It was very, very frustrating having... I mean, I don't mind playing through this game a whole bunch of times, but it was very frustrating to do that and then have it glitch again on me. Like, I was pretty... livid about that. These guys can't... I don't think you can kill them, but you can knock them over, so it's fine. They're not as bad as ghosts. The ghosts drive me crazy, because they can go through walls. But they're not all over the level either, so it's not that bad. I'm just complaining, because I like to complain. Makes me feel better. They are kinda cute, though, for skeletons. Like, skeletons have been terrifying in some games. I don't know what game it was. I'm trying to remember. It was like one of those open world games. It might have been Morrowind. I remember when I was a kid, I saw a skeleton in a game and it gave me nightmares. Like, actually had a nightmare about it. I think it was Morrowind. When I say kid, I just mean younger. Like, teenager. My dad actually is the one who told me about Morrowind and those games, and I've been in love with them ever since. I played some of the older ones, too. They're fun. They're freaking hard, but they're fun. I know that the, Bethesda Elder Scrolls games are infamous for their glitches, but honestly, I kind of thought those were funny. Like, I remember, because I got Skyrim when it first came out, and the dragons would literally fly backwards in... Like, they would fly backwards into a mountain, and then just, like, disappear behind the mountain somewhere. And I'd be like, okay, see you later, I guess. Oh my god. I'm trying to, oops. I'm trying to do that, but while I'm on the roof. I may have to just keep jumping until I get all of them. There's a lot of skeletons here. Ooh. I'm gonna go in there in a minute, so I gotta get something first. But I love the Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls games is what I'm basically trying to say. And Fallout games as well. Ow! Right. I can't touch... I have been trying to avoid those, but I can't touch the, thorns with my feet. Because Banjo decided not to wear any shoes, or boots, or anything. That's probably a good idea when you're on an adventure, right? Just go barefoot. Why not? Barefoot! Because he's a bear! Wasn't that a funny joke, guys? Don't worry, I absolutely love stupid dad. So, if you love dad puns, please let me know in the comments, in the chat. If you don't love dad puns, well, how could you not like them? They're freaking... they're funny. I knew we could win. Oh, I remember this. I remember this because it's kind of annoying. Just getting an idea of where all the letters... You have to spell Banjo-Kazooie, but really quickly. Tumbler the Mighty! Okay. B-A... Where's the N? Just want to get an idea where it's at. It's here. B-A-N... J... And then... Okay. Here we go. You have to ground pound them. No? Step on them? Wait, what? I thought you had to spell Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe I have to spell it back. Like, I can clearly see the letters. I don't remember. I thought you had to spell Banjo-Kazooie. Because that was the other letter thing. It's the same. I'm remembering something about... I might need to be a pumpkin first. This is definitely not working. So, I guess we'll just come back when I'm a pumpkin. I think you have to be a pumpkin for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm remembering that. So, cool. Oops, I ran into the dude. That's alright, come back later and figure that out. Whatever the case may be. Yeah. Yeah, I just wrecked that. Excuse me, sir. Thing with that was, like, I jumped off and did this, but he still hit me, because, like, it's hard to tell where he was at compared to where I was at. This level has a lot of little, like, hidden rooms and secret rooms and shit. 1881? 188? Yourself, buddy. I don't have time for your silly goofiness. Nope. Okay, I had a feather. I grabbed one in the maze. Oh my god! He found a secret egg! Oh shit! Oh my god! Why? I don't know, I'm freaking out so much. These are the secret eggs I was just talking about that I would get later. I didn't expect that to be in there. I don't even know if this cellar was in the original. I think it was. And it's just like an empty cellar in the original. But that's cool. Well, that's one less thing we have to do later, so... Yes, Spoopy is the name of the game today. We're going to do everything Spoopy for the whole month. I'm gonna be playing some other Spoopy games. I got a few really good ones lined up. And I'm gonna be playing a very spoopy game on the 29th, before Halloween. It's gonna be so spoopy, I'll probably be swearing a lot, because that's what I do when I get scared. We're gonna have to come back up here later too, but whatever. I'm probably not doing things in the, like, the best order or whatever, but I'm not a speedrunner, so... I just want to play some banjo and chill. Oops! Fell off the roof. I know one of these windows breaks. Yep, it was this one. See? I know. I forgot that was there. Holy shit. That actually kind of startled me. Like, I had a physical reaction to it, but I didn't get so scared. Is that all that's in here? If at any point you guys get jump scared by anything, you have to let me know. It's a rule. It's a rule now. I just made it up, but it's a rule. Aw, man. I remember this, too.
You woke me up.
Okay, what I'm gonna do first is run around the room and get everything that's collectible. Then I'm gonna come back in and sneak. Because you have to basically sneak up to this guy somehow or another. Also, how's everyone been today? Hope you're all having a good day. I'm having a pretty okay day so far. You have to be, like, sneaky and go up and get the jiggy. I want to attempt this jump, but at the same time, I'm a little bit worried I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Okay, well, that's just eggs. Wait, how do you get that? I mean, I can think of one way, but it's gonna be painful. Ha! See? I knew it would work. Your sleep schedule is super fucked up. Oh, that sucks. I used to have a sleep schedule. I don't sleep anymore. I just kind of nap whenever I feel tired. Well, not whenever I feel tired, but I nap, and it's been working for me a lot better than trying to have a sleep schedule, honestly. I do sometimes sleep in quotes, because I don't know if 3 hours counts as sleep or like a really long nap, but I gave up on trying to have a sleep schedule, man. Because, like, I just live in a really loud house. I have a lot of roommates, I live next to an alleyway. It just started being impossible, even if I used, like, really loud white noise. I had this gigantic fan in my room, but then it got too cold to use a fan, so... During the summer, it's great. I just have this ginormous fan, and I just put it on, and I just sleep like a baby. But even then, once in a while, I get woken up by something. I found there was a part of my life where I was taking melatonin pills. I took them for about, I think maybe about 2 or 3 weeks, and it just fixed me right up for a while. That's what it turned into, naps. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. I find I have more time to do things. Like, when I nap, instead of sleep, I find, like, sleeping is a waste of time. Oh, actually, before I go in here... Yeah, no, I'm gonna do this first. I found, like, when I nap, I just have time to do more things during my day. But what's weird about napping, because of the time that I nap, it usually kind of splits my day into 2, so I feel like I've had 2 separate on the same day. So like if it's the 12th of the month, I feel like I have two 12ths. If that makes any sense to you guys. I'm trying to remember how to backwards. I'm trying to remember how to poop. Nope. What the frickin' what button is it? Huh? Wasn't it back? Oh, it's B. It's right trigger and B. Okay, I thought you had to poop into these buckets. I thought I was like, wait. I thought I was supposed to poop in the buckets. That's not a sentence I thought I'd be saying. Yeah, there you go, see? That's not a sentence I thought I'd be saying today, by the way. But that's how it goes with streaming. You never know what sentence you're gonna say. Oh, fuck. Oh fuck, I missed. Oh fuck, I missed. This isn't working! Oh, there we go. Stupid flower pots or whatever the hell.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. One of them will land there eventually. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? It's funny, I'm actually just noticed that I'm recollecting some of the eggs. So I'm pooping them out, and then recollecting them. Which is interesting, because I actually did not know you could do that, ever. I'm just realizing this now. For the first time, ever. I've played this game. I must have played through this game, I don't know, 10 times now at least? Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie are games I generally try to come back to, like, every 2 years or something. Try. I don't have a lot of games like that. Like, I'm someone I really do like to play different games, new games. I don't like playing the same stuff over and over again, but this is one of those games I just always come back to for some reason. And Zelda games, I've played a lot of them more than once. There we go. We're on the roof. These jumps are really nerve-wracking, because I feel like I could go, like, just like that. I was about to say, I feel like I could go right over the side, and then I did. I think I jinxed myself, whoopsie. Whoopsie doopsie, I'll try not to do that again. Got it! Got it! Get it, got it. Good. If it's not Tuesday or Thursday, aw, that I freaking appreciate that so much, dude. Take that. Hang on, I gotta finish pooping into things. It's my objective. There it is. There we go. It's funny, when I play these games over, I always remember the stuff that gave me the most trouble. Like, when I was a kid, like, playing it. Like, I remember the flower pots, I couldn't figure out what the hell you were supposed to do with that. They don't tell you. And I remember, like, different parts of it for a while. That's why I remember that puzzle room. Because I remember it took me a while to figure it out the last time I played it. I don't think this room has... I think there's just a lot of secret rooms in this level that don't do anything. Other than give you a bunch of crap, which I'm okay with a bunch of crap. A bunch of random stuff. Especially gold feathers. It'd be nice to have more of those, because of those damn ghosts. Spooky ghosts! If I stop at any point, like, just like that, it's either because I'm taking a drink, or I'm checking chat. Oh, we're back here. Oh my god, the bees are still there! Dude, these bees are really hanging around. I thought that the thing would have been spawned back. I just wanted to double check to make sure I didn't miss anything in here. Not the bees! Not the bees! Bees are, like, awesome in real life, but video game bees are kinda scary. I think I'm still traumatized from Animal Crossing. Like, the first Animal Crossing. Oh, all the Animal Crossings have wasps, but... such a bad movie. This is what I think about Nicolas Cage movies. If we're talking about the Nicolas Cage version, because there's also a not Nicolas Cage version. Neither of them are good. But I just love the camp in Nicolas Cage movies, like all of them, all of his movies. I can't help it. I just do. Even though they're not good by any stretch of the imagination. These bats are really driving me a little batty! For being honest. The game really celebrated the fact that I found a window. Like, there's a lot of those, isn't there? That's a disgusting bathtub. I'm stuck in the bathtub. Here we go. But yeah, Nicolas Cage movies are great to, like, enjoy in a really dumb way. Oh god, don't talk to me while I'm standing in the... I'm too fat? Excuse me? I have been working very hard on my diet, and I would appreciate it if you could show me a little respect. I don't even use this toilet. He's very, very rude. And I am offended, and hurt, and I'm triggered, so I'm leaving. Goodbye. They used to be good. Some of them are okay. Like, I don't think all of his movies are bad, but they're generally very campy. Oh, fuck! That was rude. I actually personally really liked the first Ghost Rider. I didn't think it was that bad. But I've heard people kind of shit on it. The second one is... I don't know what the hell the second one was. But the first I thought was okay, and National Treasure's okay. There was this one where there was like time travel or something, that one was okay. But like... his acting is just so over the top. And it just makes all of his movies feel very campy to me. And I have no problem with campy. Let me just say right now, I have no issue with that. Yeah, Banjo's a bit thick. Oh, shit. mean, I guess, like, it makes sense he wouldn't be able to fit into a toilet. Oh, well, look where we are. I don't know how... I think... Okay, yeah, okay, I remember this now. You can't touch the ground, the wood. So it's... the floor is lava, basically. Got it! Yes, I'm mad! I love how she heard him! Grunty is the all-seeing witch, apparently. Which is- oh my god, I just put, like, my face into a chandelier. Which, by the way, went up. I'll grab that. We're making pretty good progress right now. I like how we somehow got into a conversation about Nicolas Cage movies. Which I think was inevitable on one of my streams, honestly, because I love cheesy shit. I love cheesy, I love corny, I love dumb. Because, like, I don't know, I don't mind a good intellectual movie, like, where where it makes you think, and you're thinking about it, but generally speaking, when I watch movies, I'm in the type of mood where I want to watch movies and I don't want to think. I also like cheese, like actual cheese. But I love cheesy movies. They're just great. Oh god damn it. Wait, I don't think I need to go up there again. I know that- I'm trying to remember how to open the chapel, because I know there's a way to open that door, I just can't quite recall it now. Oh yeah, I think it's this thing. Except that I can't hit it because it keeps sliding off the roof. In fact, I'm gonna grab a cheese stick. You do that. And I hope that it is cheesy and smelly and delicious. I know this block, you have to hit it. Or something. Well. I'm trying to see if maybe there's a platform up there so I can stand on and shoot eggs at it. Jeez. I wish I had cheese right now, but I don't. No cheese in the fridge. I have yogurt. It's not really the same thing, but you know, both made out of milk of some kind. Love me some yogurt, though. Do any of you guys like frozen yogurt? Have you ever had frozen yogurt? It's kind of like ice cream, but better. Because it's not, like, doesn't make my stomach do weird things. Not better in terms of taste, maybe, but just better for me. I like frozen yogurt, it's great. It's been one of my new favorite things to get when I go to the mall. Ah, here we go. I can turn into a pumpkin. When we turn into a pumpkin, there's a lot of things we can do. But I just want to sort of run around and make sure I do some stuff as Banjo. How many Jiggies do we have? Not that many. 3. Okay. I know there's a lot of stuff you can unlock as a pumpkin as well. I want to figure out that puzzle, because that's driving me crazy. When you're a pumpkin, you can go along the top of the walls, too. And go through those little holes in the wall you can see there. You can maybe see there. There's not actually as much to do in the mansion itself as you would think. I'm just grabbing this. Oh, well. I didn't need it, and I got hurt. I'm going to the roof. Go away. Go away, bees! I don't want to involve myself with you right now. Banana pudding. I used to eat a lot of pudding. Then I got IBS. Nah, I can't. Oop, almost fell. Oh, there we go, look. Like, look, hey, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. I think I have to be a pumpkin, but I was trying to see if I could kind of like glitch or like tweak myself into the hole. Nope, doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll come back here later. I thought I could fall down here for some reason. Doesn't seem to be the case. Is this Rare Replay? Yes? I think so? I know I have this game... Like, I know I have the game not Rare Replay, but I also have it on Rare, so it could be either of those two, honestly. I think this is just the normal version of the game. I might not be right about that, though, so don't quote me. Rare Replay, though, does have Banjo-Kazooie. It has a couple really good games on it, actually. And it's on, Game Pass. Oh, fuck off. Thank you. So in the original version, this treasure chest... I think... I don't know if it was this treasure chest or another one, but there was one that couldn't be opened. I spent hours. Ow. Jinjo! We have one left, and I gotta make sure I'm standing on solid ground. Yeah, got him. Definitely. Oh, the way it just kind of dumped me out, like, House is like, nah, I don't want you, get out of here. Get out. I'm just gonna, check, see if there's any more windows, because there's so many windows on this house. I like that they stay broken, so you know where you've been. That's very nice. So I could see some old games just totally not doing that. Older. Have I been there? I don't... Yes, I was. That's where the puzzle is that I can't figure out at the moment. Okay, I think we should go turn into a pumpkin, because there's a whole bunch of stuff I can do as a pumpkin, at the very least. And it's kind of a fun little transformation in this. I'm gonna check out behind here first. Ah! There was a feather. Cool. I don't wanna wake him up. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was just trying to get some stuff. Let's see what's up here. Okay. Cool. Hey there. Oh. 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 We need 20 and I don't have 20. Uh-oh. Didn't see that coming. I didn't think the number was so high. I'm trying to figure out if it's like, I can get them all in this level, or if I'm gonna have to go back. That's gonna really suck. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's gonna really suck if I have to go to other levels just to find some Mumbo tokens, but I may have to. I can't tell you how many there are in this level. The stupid game won't tell me. I didn't mean to say that about you, Banjo, I'm sorry. But it doesn't tell you how many Mumbo tokens there are in each level, which is really sucky. And I know there's some in the actual overworld, too. Who's this Theo guy? He's one of the chat. You're all just the chat now. Just double check. Ah, there's one! See, I had a feeling there was one around here for some reason. Except How do I get over there? That's the question. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I can see where you can go in though, so I'm gonna go check. Ugh. I have 7, so I only need 3. If I am counting correctly today, which I think I am, possibly. There are days where I can't count, so I had to make sure. I have to go all the way around, I think. I can't even... This maze... bullshit. We have a pretty, loose chat. I don't have a whole lot of... Loose? Free? Just say what you want. Is there a token over here? Oh my god. Where? Ah! Haha! Ha ha ha! We haven't been over here yet. I forgot about this area. Like, completely. It's not very memorable, I guess. Let's get these guys. Dry bones, but it's just skeletons. Dry bones are just skeletons. They're just turtle skeletons. Actually, I think Koopas are, oh, crap. I think Koopas are Kappas. Oh, God, I can't get out of the water. Okay, there's Ollie. I think Koopas are Kappas, because if you look at a Kappa and a Koopa next to each other, they look a lot alike, similar. And the names are really similar to each other. I think Koopas were supposed to be based off Kappas at some point. I could be wrong, but that's my theory about it. I got lots of eggs. Eggs are a big deal, though you don't really need that many. There seems there's anything in the water, other than feathers that I'm not risking my life to get. Oh, there's boots over there. There was boots over there the whole time! That's alright. Oh yeah, I was here before, because I got a Jinjo. Is there a... Wait, is there something behind me? I can't tell if it's a weird texture, or if there's something there. Oh. Never mind. Yeah, I think it's just a weird texture. On the, tendril. Running shoes I can't use, so I'm gonna have to come back here later... to do this. Ha! You can't use these yet! Okay, fine. Jeez. That's alright, we'll come back. I know where to get those shoes. If I have to, I can always just run to the desert, get them, come back. But I need some Mumbo tokens, guys. I could go to the desert and grab a couple Mumbo tokens and the shoes. Do a couple little things there, and then come back here. I wouldn't mind doing that. Because I can't figure out what else to do until I can turn into a pumpkin. So we have to, I think, open up some areas as a pumpkin. Nope. See, now I'm just getting hurt trying to figure it out. That's not helping anybody. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I technically consider this entire game spoopy because the main villain is a witch. So, I'm not, like, totally breaking my rule of only spoopy games. If I go to the desert. Plus, desert is just spoopy because you can get lost and die. And get eaten by vultures. That's really scary. And that's my excuse. I don't like that my health is still low, though. Nope, go away. Go away. Go away, 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 go away. Holy crap, he started chasing me. It started chasing me. Worst case scenario, I die. Which is not so bad. I have lots of lives. I don't think I agree with that, but okay. Sure. Go away. Go away, bees! Ah! The bees! Stop it. Thank you. Oops, I missed. What games have you guys been playing lately? What have you all been into, as it were? I can't remember 100% how to get to the desert, even though I was just there earlier. I think it might have been back a bit, though. Not through here, that's for sure. Thank you for the follow, Logan Fire. I really appreciate it, man. Nope, don't need that. We're gonna go this way. Yes, this is where I want to be. I don't like it. I think we should try to find some boots first. Well, I know, like, obviously Among Us, because I played it with you, but, I've been playing Among Us a bit as well. I was actually watching somebody stream 7 Days to Die yesterday, and it looks like a really good game. It looks fun. It's one I'd be willing to check out. Ow. Project Hospital I've had on my Xbox for a while, and I've been wanting to try it. Not so much alone. Yeah, I don't play Among Us alone either. Cause I don't wanna play people I don't know, cause I don't like them because they're icky, and they have cookies, and I don't wanna get their cookies. So. Here we go! Let's try to get across this before we die. Spider? Spider? Oh, okay. Yeah, cause I've played Theme Hospital before, and I didn't get super into it. Oopsie! But I guess that's what I get for assuming, because it sounds like, if it's more in depth, I might give it a try at some point. I don't know if I would stream it, but I would definitely play it on my own. What's Spider? I've heard of that somewhere. I know I've heard of it before, but I have not played it. If it has spiders in it, though, I probably won't play it, because spiders terrify me. I literally have a phobia. How's your nuts? That's a question you just ask people at random. Help! I'm dying! Alright, alright. We'll get around to it eventually. I'm sure he'll be fine. Long leg Kazooie, Pog. I fucking hate spiders. Yeah, I can't with spiders. I can't. I don't know what it is. I swear to God, I've had some, like, traumatic experience with them in another life, because, like, I see, like, I think about spiders, and I start physically feeling uncomfortable. Like, it's literally, like, a physical reaction. I don't get it. No spooters. I'm glad everyone agrees, that's great. Yeah, so if it's spiders, I probably won't be playing it. Yes, even the spiders in Skyrim freak me out. They could be in a video game and they still freak me out. Actually heard, I've played Grounded, and it has like an arachnophobia mode. So I turned it on, and for some reason my game didn't save my menu settings, and so I went into the game and a big, giant spider came out, and I literally just dropped my controller and couldn't move for like a solid 2 seconds. I was like, whoa, what's happening? It was really terrifying. I was like, thanks, game. Don't like spiders, nope. In fact, I'm gonna stop talking about it. I just realized I just started kind of playing the level. I wasn't even thinking, I was just doing. It was automatic mode. I need some way to get that Mumbo token right over there. But I have no idea how to do that yet. Let's see if I can find some boots. So I can get Long Leg Kazooie going on again. Ikabokum! Ah, there they are! I knew they'd be around here somewhere. Here we go. What an epic jump that was. Grounded spiders are scary. They're fucking terrifying. And I totally saw one without meaning to. Even the actually normal bugs, some of them are scary. Like, I got attacked by a larva while I was inside one of the shelter thingies. I thought I'd be okay in there, but apparently not. Because it just came right in and tried to kill me. I'm really glad I made a spear. My brother's been super into that game. All the pogs. All the pogs for Long Leg Kazooie. Long Leg Kazooie is freaky and silly, and I love it. I'm gonna okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly around the level and see if I can just spot out some, Mumbo tokens. Like, I'll just scout. Oh yeah, let's grab this while we're here, actually. 'Cause this is the running shoes I was talking about, which we need for a couple levels. Oh, crap! Crap. I hate in games when it does this to you. When it's just like, nope, that's a slope. You're falling. Too bad. Whatever, man. I don't... Everything talks. Ladybugs are actually, I rode around on top of one. It was really fun. Apparently, I just got an achievement. I think I might have all the moves now. Oh, that's nice of you. Thanks. Yeah, okay, I got all the moves. Cool. There's a lot more of them in Tooie, in Banjo-Tooie, and I actually personally like Tooie more than Kazooie, but I love both games, like... almost equally. There's one. Okay, yeah, we got it! We got 20! But now I'm here and I kinda wanna do stuff. That's alright, we'll go. They protect you. I didn't know they actually protected you. I saw one fighting a spider one time. It was cool. That was cool, I mean. It was kinda like a... kaiju battle. Nope. I don't actually know what I'm doing right now, but that's fine. There's a Mumbo token there! I mean, I don't need it. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this level. Oh, it's that way. Let's go. Also, as a disclaimer, I don't always know what I'm doing in games. This is just a rare exception of mostly knowing what I'm doing, because this is one of my childhood games. But hey, it's good to know sometimes. Bogum bogum. Bogum bogum. I did not mean to do that. It changed the direction I was facing. Let's grab this, go back. Yeah, I see a fairy, I'm not talking to you. Okay. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna ignore her just like I ignored Ellis's wife in in Blair Witch. I see. Played here as in on my stream. I was playing Blair Witch on Tuesday. I don't usually play games like that though, but I played Blair Witch on Tuesday. I played, Banjo-Kazooie. That's about it. I haven't played too much yet, because I'm a very, very, very new streamer. New to all this. I attempted to play something on my PC, but it just completely didn't want to work, so I'm like, alright, guess I'm sticking to Xbox for now. But I plan to play a lot more games like this. Adventure games, platformers, I'll play some of those. I'm kind of throwing stuff at the wall right now and seeing what sticks, so if people have suggestions, I'm up for it. But I won't be playing, like, Fortnite or Call of Duty. I won't be playing anything like that. That's not my cup of tea. I don't even play those games off stream. Not that I don't like those games, like, I don't care if other people play those games. They're not my thing. Because I play video games to relax, and that's could be what I do on stream as well. If that's your kind of thing, though, then, I'd love if you could join. I'm gonna be streaming every Tuesday and every Thursday. Into the foreseeable future. Types of games I like, personally, is adventure games, platformers. I love RPGs, but I probably won't be playing a lot of those on stream because they're very slow. And I find, like, I personally don't like watching people play RPGs, so why would I think other people would want to watch me play them? Unless it was something like Undertale, or like... Because I have Undertale streams on my YouTube channel. I did stream Undertale and beat it. And Deltarune as well. If it's something a little linear, I could maybe play it. I haven't tried, Phasmophobia yet. It does look fun with friends. Okay, let's get this thing going. We're gonna get pumpkin mode activated. I've been playing for exactly an hour, I think. No, 59 minutes, to be precise. So let's get this thing going. We're gonna get pumpkin. So this will allow me to do a couple things. Wait, let's hear what he has to say. Proud of pumpkin spell. Make good soup. Oh no! Nope! I'm going. That's not happening, buddy. That's kind of weird, actually. I don't know why you would say that. But anyway, as a pumpkin, we can get into little spaces we couldn't get into before, and we can go into some of the sludge, I think. And we can walk on top of these walls. So let's try to figure out some things we can do now. And I also have the running shoes, so I can do that objective as well. I don't know if objective's the right word, but... that's what we're gonna try to do. I should've... fuck. So because I left the level, some of the gates are back, so I should've gone around and destroyed them. I got a little thrown off because I forgot you could go in the well. This is really awkward. Oh my god. But cool. Cool. I would say that this game, or the pumpkin, is one of the most important transformations, like, in terms of all the levels. Because the other levels, you transform for maybe 1 or 2 jiggies, the pumpkin helps you a lot in this level. Case in point. Sweet! Got a jiggy just like that. Very spooky. Very spooky. I do already have basically what games I want to play lined up. But I don't doubt that it's spooky. I think I'm gonna have to turn back and destroy a bunch of stuff. Be very destructive, and then return as a pumpkin, because the game spawned everything that was broken back into being not broken, which sucks. Kind of annoying. I was just talking about how I thought it was great that this Windows didn't respawn too. Oops. So we'll go destroy all the gates and the doors so that I can get around as a pumpkin. Because unfortunately I can't break anything when I'm in pumpkin mode. That was 7 years bad luck, Banjo. Good job. Kinda fun just trashing the place. Oh, nope, I thought there was a window over here for some reason. There's not. All good. Go away! I don't actually think that's a... Is that a bat or a crow? I can't even tell. It's just a purple blob to me. Whatever it is, it's annoying. Talking about Mumbo. I love Mumbo, he's a great character. You get to play as him in the next game, in the sequel. He's got a staff that zappy zap stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, really? Give me a freaking break. Apparently I have to go around to destroy the gate that I've already destroyed. So that's cool. Neat. Glad I'm doing this. Should probably use this to get around faster. I'm just worried about running into things that hurt me. Oh yeah, that's much quicker. And I am gonna play Banjo Tooie at some point. Oh yeah, so my plan for next month though, for November, I fell. For November is that I would like to play Crash Bandicoot, the new Crash Bandicoot game on stream. That's what I was wanting to do next month. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. That's my plan. Like I said, I like platformers and stuff. You dead, even though you're actually already dead. You're double dead. That is what I had to do. Destroy that door. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to destroy. You know what, I'm just gonna go up and destroy all the windows, just in case. I know there's one that I need to go in. These guys are really infuriating. It's always when you're in the middle of doing something. I don't know about you guys, but I hate flying enemies in games. Especially when they're 3D games. Because of this, right here. Like, I swear I was going right for them, and then it just seems like I went through it. Any games, like RPGs, action RPGs have... And it's always bats. Bats and, like, mosquito enemies, like bug enemies. Anything that can fly, pretty much. Oops! Didn't mean to actually go in. Okay, my brain just realized what you were trying to say there. Banjo, or Mumbo is big in terms of his size compared to my character. I don't know why he's big, though. I can't answer that. He's probably just been eating his vegetables, honestly. Like, Banjo's a bear, he's probably not eating, like, enough veggies. So his bones... and, like, not enough milk, so his bones aren't growing, and then Mumbo's got a really good diet. That's what I'm gonna guess. That's my guess. Try to see from up here if there's anything I need to do as Banjo before I turn into a pumpkin again. I don't think so. Oh! Yeah, nope, I got that. That's always locked. Yeah, I think I'm good. That's something I love in 3D games, when you can go into a really high place and look down at the level. It's always so awesome. As long as the draw distance works with you and everything. Then it's awesome. Here we go! Nope. There we go. I was having some spatial issues, but it's fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. Let's go to the doo-doo-doo first. I guess we'll go to the house. It's right here. Whee! You're completely defenseless as a... I should just make that clear. I can't attack. But I can... do that. And that. And of course I can fit. There's another Jiggy! Just there. It's like, hey. Except I can't reach it! That means I have to go in from the top. Because you can see there's a pipe, so clearly I'm supposed to go in from the top. I just don't know how to get up there yet. We'll figure it out. Not a big deal. Nope. Yep. Yep, nope. There's a room... I remember there's a room with a toilet, and I have to go into the toilet. As gross as that sounds. I don't know if there's anything I can do in here as a pumpkin, but I'm gonna check quick. Doesn't hurt to check and make sure, so I don't miss something. Yeah, looks like it's clear. All good. Huh. I know there's a way up. Woo! Hello. I already been in there. I'm hoping I don't have to do anything in there, because, damn it, I forgot. That's fine, we'll check later on. I think I have to get up via the walls. There's somewhere I can jump up on the walls and go along them. I think that's what I need to do. I just don't know quite where that would be. I have an idea of where it might be, though. Man, I love the music in this game. Grant Kirkhope is a genius, in my opinion. His music is always so distinctive, like you know it's his when you hear it. Like there's no mistaking. Trying to see if I can jump. Try to see if I can jump like over and around and onto here. Yeah, I can. And then I can go... whoop. So I've been in the well. I don't think there's anything over that way, so... let's go. Being really careful not to fall. This first game has a lot of these too, where you have to go along these very narrow ledges. Okay, so if we go that way, we get to the maze, which looks like it leads right onto the house. So that's what we're gonna do first. Oh, crap! Jeez, that was a really small little ledge I had to land on. Oh. That's gonna suck if I have to go. Alright, let's see if I can get up somewhere else quickly. Because I don't want to have to go all the way back there if I don't have to. I might have to. Might have to. Alright, well, let's do this first, since we're here. I think I needed to be a pumpkin. I am indeed solid. Nope, not a pumpkin thing either. Okay, what? I... Okay. I thought I remembered having to destroy the door so you could get in here as a pumpkin, but I might be thinking something else. It's been a hot minute since I played this game through. I do try to play it a lot, but like, it's been a bit. It's okay, guys, I'm just old. Oh, my memory's going. Alright, let's try this again. Definitely, without the falling. Camera is not helping with this. I have to keep rotating it myself. There we go. It's this jump that was annoying. Okay, let's go this way. And this one. Nope, stay. Please don't fall. Okay, cool. We did it. Oh, I forgot to break the gate. That's probably okay though, because I see where I have to go. It's over here. I've seen the new PvPoo. Asking for a friend. My answer to that is... yes. I have. So that your friend knows. Yay! That was a lot. That was a lot for that one Jiggy. And I still have to get back up on the fucking roof. So cool. How do you know there is none? There could be. You never know. Forgot how to get there for a sec. Woo! I didn't mean to blow into the mic, there was a bug in front of my face. Oh, the humanity? I never said I was gonna not lie. I don't remember saying that anyway. Woo! Oh, shit, I missed. And I missed again. Yay, now I can't do the jump that I did twice. Like, totally fine before. Okay, got it. Get it, got it, good. Alright, cool. Now let's do this crap again. Because the game demands it, apparently. I hate... In any game, I hate stuff like this where you have to do a whole bunch of stuff just to get up to a spot, and then it makes you go down from that spot, only to have to do all the stuff to get to the spot again. That really annoys me. It's just so unnecessary. At least I didn't fall this time. Got me there. Just being really careful because I really am scared of falling. Oh wait, no, I can step on the slope. Oh, okay, well that makes everything totally different. I can just go whoop, just like that. Cool. Cool. Oh yeah, okay, this is where we had to put this. I hear monsters. And I'm very, very scared. Let's not go in there anymore. I'm trying to find the toilet at the moment. The game makes such a big deal about coming in this room. Let's do this. Happy landings. Oh, the things I do for the Jiggies. And we're in the sewer, and I already know those are gonna try to kill me. I don't even know if this is a sewer, I think it's just a hole, actually. Cool. I can't believe you went in there! I don't have hands! I would wash my hands, but I do not have hands. I am literally a pumpkin. So to that I say, I'll wash them when I turn back to a bear. Okay, so let's figure out what I have to do here, because I know there's something. Can I jump inside these? Still have a couple. Ow. Please stop. Nope. Okay, this dude's being really... Go away! Go away! No one asked for you. Oh, this place is great. It's that block. I know you can push it in. So I thought maybe it's a pumpkin. Oh, I'm almost just barely... Let's see if I can get up here. Pumpkin grunt? He's pumpkin grunty. Do you mean he's a pumpkin grunty? Oh, so bad push it with my body. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do up here real quick, since I'm up here anyway. I don't think there is. I don't think there's fall damage as a pumpkin, though. Wanna test that? Let's test it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Whee! Did I land? Oh, I was hoping to land inside the gate. There isn't fall damage, though, so... That's... good. Otherwise I would've gone splat. Hi, yeah, go away. I don't know if... I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I don't know if there is. I don't think so. I hear something like jumping. I'm gonna say no. I might have to go back into the cellar, though, as a pumpkin. That's the only thing I can think. At the moment. Alright, so... set this. Awesome! Awesome possum. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna just say this out loud to myself so I remember to go destroy the friggin' cellar door. And then get back to trying to figure out how to open this church up. Yeah, hearing it out loud somehow helps me. Boop. I know that block has something to do with something. It's just too... Unless maybe it's just there to pick it up? Then I do not remember. What? I heard myself get a 1-up, but I didn't see one, so I got a little bit confused for a moment. As you do. Stupid gate. Go away. I remember this being really stupid. Having like non-flashbacks this level, just being like, what do I do? I don't know. There we go. If it's not this block, I don't know what would open that door. I don't think I'm supposed to. I'm giving up. It was just a theory anyway. Go away. Go away. Stop trying to kill me. I don't like it. I never thought of it. Just hitting the door. No, it just looked solid. Yeah. Solid. I'm trying to remember, did something else happen when I activated all the flower pots? Possibly have to do with the flower pots, maybe? I never know. Could. Just checking all the windows just to make sure. Mostly for my own peace of mind. Probably a different location, I'm thinking. I'm gonna try going on top, just double checking. It'd be pretty silly if it was like right on top here. Where's a Jiggy? Whoa! Try that again. I don't think there's anything up here. I also have to figure out that. Because that would be... two at least. I have a feeling there's maybe more to do with that cellar as well. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go grab a drink really quickly, because my mouth is really dry. And I will be back, and then we're gonna figure this out. I had to take a little longer to get back on because someone's fire alarm is going off outside. Pretty loud. But in any case, I got my caffeine because I needed some caffeine. It's just one of those days. Just checking the chat real quick. No, I'm not dead. I'm alive. Hello. Thank you for sticking around, though. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go with my hunch. Check out this place first. Because we came in here and we didn't find anything, and I feel like that's... Oh! Yeah, exact. Okay, see? I'm hoping the Jinjos don't glitch again. Yeah. I can hear a Jinjo. Okay, there we go. This time it worked. See, I think that little dance that he does when he gets the Jiggy, if I'm not standing on solid ground when I get a Jinjo, I think the game glitches. That's my theory, because it worked this time. That's 8. So it's got, so I definitely know one of them is the running shoes, and the other one is inside that church, I think. That's... Let's get that. But then there's this one too. Or maybe that opens the church. I don't know. Fuck. Seems like I have 3 different ones. Or I think I just figured it out. This. It's this. Okay. And then you have to put the shoes on and get in there really quick. So the two are related. How did they get stuck in there? What? How did what get stuck in where? Holy crap, those are huge pews. Stop following me. I don't appreciate it. Run, Kazooie, run. I still don't know what you meant by coming in stuck somewhere, though. I'm not brushing that off. Oh. I missed the most from the second game is being able to grab ledges. Because I have trouble with jumps like this. Oh my god, Banjo. I know it's totally missed opportunity was not making these keys make noises. You can do this. They're all making the same noise. They're all the same key. These don't work, right? Oh, no, they do. But they all make the same noise. Huge missed opportunity there. There's a hand just floating and Watson plays his organ with ease, but can you follow him on the keys? Oh no! Oh, never mind, there's a puzzle with the keys. Wait. This one, right? Why do they make the same noise? They should have at least made different noises. It wouldn't have been that hard. Maybe it would have been on the N64, I don't know. I'm just realizing this game was made on the N64. I'd be amazed! Oh, how did the Jinjo get in the barrel? The Jinjo I got, like, a while back? Well, obviously he was trying to find some line, and he got a little lost. Keep up, I'm faster than you, buddy. AAA game, lol. Exactly right. Nothing gets this game, but I just think this, like, with any game when you have piano keys, you should be able to play a piano song on them. I just believe that. It's just a belief. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can play that. I call that ding 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 ding. And, it's kind of a masterpiece, so don't steal. But yeah, the Jinjos get in the weirdest places. I'm pretty sure they're just not the brightest. Or it could have been too that, like, Grunty literally captured them and put them there. So I guess that's an option too. So on an unrelated note, I watched somebody stream Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday. It was in early access right now for full price, so like $80 Canadian, $60 American. And the game is absolutely not finished. It's completely broken. It's very broken. There's a lot of problems with it. I don't know if anyone's Baldur's Gate fans, but I liked the first two games a lot. And it's sad that the third game is not even really a... Yeah, it's not... I mean, I know it's early access, so... But I mean, in my opinion, like, if you're gonna put a game out early access, it should be at least playable. And there's also, like, the amount of content in the game. I found that there was a lot of story, but not a lot of other stuff. And I'm really glad I watched somebody stream it before I picked it up or anything. It was actually Space Hamster I was watching play it. guys liking this Kazooie Lakes action? Where am I going? Hang on a sec. How are we doing, Jiggies? 8 out of 9. Okay, so we did the church. So we have to. Oh yeah. We have to figure out this weird letter puzzle. I cannot. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my feed back up. There we go. I still feel like we have to spell out Banjo-Kazooie, but like, how? I don't know how. That's something to do with. What? What? I did that. Wait. I did that before. I definitely did that. I don't get this. I don't get this. Am I supposed to just... Like, I feel like there should be, like, some kind of indication that I'm hitting the letters. So I can't tell if I'm doing this right. Whoops. And I also can't get hit by this guy. I know, I'm just gonna do it. At the very least, I got something happening, so that's good. Kazoo! Kazooie. Oh, that's annoying. What? 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 What just happened? I totally did it! I did it! That's baloney! That's badoni. It's badoni. Okay, what? Dude, I did that. I don't even know what this game's talking about. It's being racist right now, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, let's go and try it again, I guess. I can't believe it just kicked me back to the beginning of the level, too. Dude! Okay, hang on. Maybe I hit one of the O's... Like, maybe I hit one of the O's twice. Maybe I have to make sure not to hit the same O's, and maybe I did that. That's all I can think. Because otherwise, I feel like I did it, but... Is it B-A-N... J-O... And then... Ka... Zooey. Okay. Let's try that again. I still don't know if I'm supposed to, like... do that, but that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Whoops, that's not an end. That guy's a dick. care if he's a ghost. Doesn't give him the right to be a dick. Zooey. Okay, I definitely did it that time. This is shenanigans. This is shenanigans. I'm looking this up. I am not happy. Ow. From what I'm reading, I'm doing it right. It was a AAA game at the time. For the most part, the game is great, and it works fine. Whoops! That's not where I was supposed to go. Ow. Why are you there? Why are you in my life? Something to do with this glass. Oh! What the fuck? Oh! Okay! Well okay, this is different than what happened before. And he knocks you off of it, and I have one. Problem is, now, it's a little bit hard to see. And, oh. There's an O here, right? See, okay, now I can't see the fucking letters because the camera zoomed out too much. Ah! Dude. Do I have my health back? Okay, I have my health back, so I should be okay now. And then we're almost done. Go away. No touchy. This tushy is not yours and you can't have it. Yeah, I know. Yep. I was going and he was still talking! I don't care! We gotta get this done! Nope. We'll just do that, cause, yeah. Yep. Okay. Is this an A? Yes. I was worried about stepping on it without it being the right letter. Kazoo? Kazoo? Oh, yes, hello. I can spell. I'm guessing if you touch the grunties, something bad happens. There we go! That was a little bit dumb, but... I'm leaving this gloomy shed! Never to be seen or heard from again. Nice! Okay, so we did that. Sweet. I would never get that, man. We went to church. We went down the pipe. We got all the Jinjos, and we did the sewer. Wait. I did everything. I swear I did everything. So I'm looking at... I just pulled up a guide just to make sure I did everything, and it's showing me that I did. not count the Jinjo Jiggy again? I can count it right now. I did. I was a pumpkin, I went down the pipe. And I was pumpkin, went down the toilet. I was pumpkin, I went down the well. I got the one out of the cellar. That's 4. I did this spelling thing. Got the one in the church. That's 6. I got one out of the house because there was a ghost blocking it. I got that one. Oh, I know where there might be one. The only thing I can think is that treasure chest that I saw earlier. I got one of the maze. Ow. There was one just... There was the pooping in the pots thing. Did that. There's just like one in like a little area. I also got this honeycomb. So I'm also gonna get all those. Ow! Dude! Looking at chat. Hits me while I'm looking at chat. Super rude, dude. I don't appreciate it. Yeah, the glass or whatever was like, I'm out. Yeah, I know, big deal. And I got the one on top of, yes, that was it. And then the other one was on top of the church. So that's 9. And then the Jinjos. That's 10. Yeah. You don't fuck off. I'm gonna murder you. And all of your friends. That's what I have to say to you, Mr. Bat. Oh. There's this. Though. This is suspicious a little bit. Okay, oops. Okay, I guess I'll go try to go into that little chimney as a pumpkin, just to make sure I got whatever's in there. It could still be important, it might not be a Jiggy, but... That sucks though, this means I have to go along the wall again, which kind of... I hate a little bit, but that's alright. Not the most horrible thing I've ever had in this game, to be fair. This game's like... Ow. I really don't like you. This game's like... Or it's things like that in games where you have like this one thing you have to find, and you have no idea where it is or what it is. It's always the worst. It happens all the time to me. Whoop. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this at least. I'm a little worried that the Jinjo's glitched out again. It showed me get the Jiggy. So I feel like it's okay. It... What? T-Rex spelled too good to this game. Mumbo keep for next game. What? I wasn't paying attention. What the fuck? Haha, very funny. What? The funny thing about that is there is actually a T-Rex spell in the next game. But, that would have been not very helpful anyway, because I need to fit into a tiny space. So that's opposite of being a T-Rex. So there. Oh, Mumbo. Such a sarcastic dick. We love him anyway. Oh, good. The fence is there now. That's great. Deep sigh. Mumble kind of reminds me of Sans. He's always just like cracking off jokes. Doesn't take anything seriously. There we go. I had to go all the way around, but it's all good. I made it. And then I fell. If it's not in that little hole, I'm gonna assume it's glitched, because I feel like I did everything. Oops. Ugh. 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 This is a weird jump, because you have to jump, like, away from the fence and then toward it. And that's... odd? I also can't change the camera angle here. There we go. I hope it's there. This is before... I mean, I don't really love that they do this in games now, but this is before an arrow will literally just point, like, hey, you gotta go here, idiot. No, back then... man, like, games just like, have fun, figure it out. I'm not helping. I don't care. Just figure it out, dude. Parts of me appreciate that, and parts of me don't. I don't love the game just literally showing you, though. But, like, it doesn't even hint. It doesn't even give you a hint at all. Banjo-Tooie has it, where there's these signposts. I can't figure out how to get up there. There's these signposts that tell you kind of where to, like, give you hints, but they don't tell you exactly what to do. I like that. And I think there's maybe a way up from the inside. There was definitely a little chimney that you could fit through as a pumpkin. Although I don't know if that was actually where I'm supposed to be going or not. Because I've tried everything else. Whoa! Some games today hold your hand too much. Yeah, they do. Some games today treat you like you're a fucking idiot. They're just like, oh, you can't figure it out? Here's invulnerability. It's like, no, we don't need invulnerability. Just make your game better so the person's not dying 100 times. And all that. I can't figure out. Pokemon, yeah. Oh my god, so like... I just gotta take a moment to talk about this, because this is something that bothers me a lot. Game Freak? Stop treating people like they're toddlers. I'm not talking only about Pokemon. I tried their new game, Little Town Hero, and I was about 3 hours into that game, and it was still giving me tutorials and blocking off areas that I had been, forcing me into other areas. I got so pissed off, I stopped playing it, because even though the game looks great and sounds great, it was treating me like that, and I got so frustrated with it. Like, I just wanted to go explore this beautiful world that they had created, and I couldn't, because 3 hours into the fucking game, it was telling me, oh, you have to go this way, and we're still gonna give you tutorials about talking to villagers, and I was, like, done. I was done at that point. Like, I had to have been about 3 hours into the game at that point, and it was just like, really? And then Pokemon is a good example as well. Sword and Shield, and especially Sun and Moon, basically are like, you go here, you go here, you go here. They don't give you any freedom. And it's absolutely unnecessary. It's so like almost to the point of being rude. It's like you're treating your customers like they're complete idiots. And it's not like just adults, like kids can figure these things out too. Like I could when I was a kid, and I know if most of my friends could, and my family and everybody I knew, so like, they don't need to do that shit. It's just so stupid. And speaking of stupid, I can't figure out what the fuck to do here. I'm getting really frustrated. Because it tells me I have 9 jiggies, and then I pulled up a guide, and I'm like looking through it, I'm like, I did that, I did that, I did that. I don't see anything here I didn't do. Bad Monster Mansion. Okay. I'm just gonna go over it really quick, just to make sure. Jiggy number 1. So I went in the cellar, got that one. I did the word thing with the cup. That was the last thing I did, but it was supposed to be the second thing I did, whatever. I got the one off the table. I did the flower pots. If I wasn't on stream, I probably would just run around for, like, ever. But I am. I got the one on top of the chapel. I did the one with the piano. I got the one in the well. I got the one down the pipe. I got the one in the toilet. And I did the I did them all. I did all 10, and the damn game didn't give me 10 jiggies. Despite the fact that I did it. And I did it on stream, so you guys saw me do all of those things. I think it's the Jinjos. I think the Jinjos, like, glitched out again. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but it's true. The Xbox version of Banjo-Kazooie is broken. I'm going with that. I mean, you can still play it, but it's kind of broken, also. Unless it didn't count one of my at least it didn't count one of my jiggies when I died. That's the only thing I can think, is one of my jiggies didn't get total. And I have to go get it again, but I can't think of anything else that it could be. So, I don't know, maybe I'll go quickly check the well and stuff, but I don't think that's the case. I think it just, one of them glitched. I think the Jinjos are glitching. Or something along those lines. Like, this happens a lot with, like, when they port games and remake games on other consoles and stuff. It seems to happen. That doesn't excuse it, though. I literally on stream got out 10, and I don't know. Ow, why are you standing there? Don't stand there in my space that I own now, because I'm a pumpkin. Just go check the well real quick. But otherwise, yeah, I think I got them all, and it's just not counting them. Okay. Okay. Cool. I am wondering, though, if I got all the honeycombs, because I can at least... I didn't. So I can at least get the other honeycomb. We can do that. Oh, it's in the frickin' church. Okay. So I still want to get everything else in the level, the notes and the honeycombs and everything. I don't know. I don't think 3 jiggies is a big deal. Like, I think I can still beat the game without those 3 jiggies, so it should be fine. But I can't believe it glitched again. This is the 3rd time I've had this happen. It's not even like a thing that happened once. That's kind of sad, because this is a terrific game on the N64. And they broke it, just because they didn't port it properly, I guess. I guess. That's gotta be what happened. But it took me, I guess I can say it took me 2 hours to beat this level. Give or take. Not to complete the level, just to beat it. Yeah, I got the one from the piano. Wait, maybe... Did I not? I know I did the piano thing. Oh, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. I think I might have not grabbed it, maybe. Perhaps. Let's go check. I'll be happy if that's the case, because that means that I want to be wrong about this. Yeah, chat thinks I didn't grab it. Well, if that's the case, I'll be glad, because that means that the game didn't glitch. I don't see a Jiggy. Unless it makes me do it again, which is also possible. Yeah, because I think, like, I remember doing the challenge, and maybe I just thought in my brain that I got the Jiggy, but I didn't. Which would be great, because then I will have 10. And that nice number will be there. Oh, I really hope I don't have to do this again, though. Okay, so maybe a Jiggy spawned and I just didn't grab it because I thought I was so distracted talking about whatever. Just did it. Bang! 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 Did you notice at the time that I didn't grab it, or are you just, like, assuming, or just, like... All these smart keys. I think you did it in a different order, which is kinda cool. The problem with this particular thing is it's so monotonous. My brain kind of shut down while I was doing it. And is shutting down while I'm trying to do it again. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so it spawned on top of the organ. Well, at least the game didn't glitch this time. Because I remember getting the Jiggy from the Jinjos, which never happened the other 2 times, and I was like, that's weird. Okay, so I have to get up on top of this thing somehow. Okay, so we can at least freaking 100% this level. That's awesome. Got it. Thanks for letting me know that, Zio. Because I was totally ranting about something and forgot. Okay, so we got that. Now... Oh, I missed it! There's a honeycomb in here I can get as well, actually. Because I was actually gonna come back here to get the honeycomb. Ironically enough. I missed 2 things in this place. So glad somebody was paying attention. I sure as hell wasn't. that puzzle piece get, and also honeycomb. In a minute. It's right over there. Oh, there's a Mumbo token up here too, cool. Cool beans. Let's grab- whoops! Let's grab both of those things. We'll get the next two in the next level and get another I was about to say heart container. Another, health. Yeah, another health. Oh god. I'm going smooth brain. This is not good. Oh, yeah, and we got a switch here too, sweet. Another health. There's like 4 bats just waiting to kill me. Shall we go back down now? Well, shit! I thought I could, flip-flap. I thought I could just, like, glide down, but then it just didn't let me, so... Yeah, I thought I got it, but I didn't. It's alright, we got it now. We got everything now. Except that I'm missing some notes. Fuck. Missing some notes. I guess I can get those. Sometimes when if I stream this, I'll just go back later and get stuff, because it's a lot easier to focus, but I'll try to see if I can find all the notes right now, because I only have a couple. They're probably in a weird place. That was a bit of a noob. He literally just kamikazed on me. Oh, yep, that's not gonna let me open it, of course. The one thing I don't... a little pet peeve of mine in games is when you die, it spawns a whole bunch of stuff back that... like, it's not really even a punishment at that point, it's just annoying. Like, I have to break all the gates every single time. And I'm actually literally stuck in this maze right now. That's like my own thing though, it's not the game. Okay. Looking for notes. I needed that, thank you. I think we got everything in here. They can be hidden in kind of weird places sometimes. Up on stuff. A lot of levels, there's stuff hidden in Mumbo's... what do you call it? His totem? His, whatever it is, his skull. Sometimes there's stuff hidden behind it, and above it, and inside it. But this actually level was one of the cases where that wasn't what was going on. But sometimes you can't find stuff. That's what I used to miss a lot. Oh, a flight pad, too. Ooh, hey, there's a 1-up! I can at least get that life back that I just lost by killing myself. Here we go. Got it! There you go. You say but, I say here's some emotes. I think when you die, sometimes the notes sometimes don't count. Something about that, touche. Nah, hey dude, I love butts. Like, I'm all about butts. You know what? Butts? You talk about butts. I don't care. In the chat, I mean. Or actually, anytime. Just want you guys have fun in the chat, so just, like, don't be worried about about stuff too much. As long as you're making some level of sense, like, I don't want to see a bunch of gibberish. From, like, some spammer or something. Outside of that, I'm not really that worried. Okay, apparently that can hurt you. Good to know. What's out for Joe? That's what that says. I mean, my name is Dragon Caboose. That's my name on Twitch. That probably tells you something about the things that I like. To be honest, so the name I was going to go with got taken, and then another name I tried got taken, and then the third name I tried got taken, and I started running out of options, and I basically just defaulted to whatever I was staring at the time, which was the dragon avatar on my PS4. And I thought of Caboose because of my... I know you know that, but some other people might. I thought of the default name on Xbox is Caboose, and I thought it'd be funny to use that. That's actually where I got it from. Okay, I think I got everything in the chapel, but I want to go check because I died right in there, so it might not have counted the stuff I got in there, other than the Jiggy. I'm really glad I got 10 Jiggies, so that makes me feel better. I like how everyone left right as I got the last Jiggy. They're like, oh, he's done, okay, bye. I'm not done! I have other stuff to do! I said I was 100%ing this bitch. That's okay. Oh, damn it! Banjo! He started climbing as I was running, because I was also not... Whoopsie. But yeah, I said I was gonna 100% this. I was... around. Dang it, Banjo. I'm gonna... Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna get all the notes. I'm gonna get all the honeycombs. I'm gonna get all the jiggies that I'm... Fuck that pipe! I'm gonna get all the jiggies that I can, that didn't glitch. And... the Jinjos. I think that's all the collectibles. This game doesn't have that many compared to the next. But I think the next game does a better job at tracking everything, because the only thing I'm not gonna get all of, probably, is the Mobo tokens, because I don't think I need all of them. And the game doesn't track it, it's not part of your percentage. Why do I keep doing that? It's not part of your percentage, so there's no point. There's like a... I literally don't know why I keep doing that. I'm like, no. I'm like talking about something and my brain isn't focusing on what I'm doing in the game. I believe that they call that smooth brain. Not jumping, go around. If jumping, like, makes you go farther, that's why I was jumping a lot. But it was actually to my detriment. There's a time and place for everything. This is not that. Manager's like, but I wanna climb. I just wanna climb everything. No! No! Do I need it? I don't know. I never know. So I just pick up all that. This game's very, fair with health, though. It gives you health a lot. There's some games that aren't good at that. Even, like, some Zelda games, I'll be walking around for a while with one heart. I think this game does good at... Maybe it's almost too generous, but... I'd rather too generous than not at all. Aha! Look what we found! I like finding stuff. Feels good. Yeah, okay, so I think I did get all the notes in here. I just wanted to make sure because I wasn't sure if it would have tracked it. Trust you guys, when I play by myself, like, I talk to myself a lot when I'm playing video games because it helps me, like, organize my thoughts and figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. So, honestly, like, while I'm streaming, I'm not talking to myself a whole lot less than I would normally. Okay, just wanted to make sure that was clicked. Now we have the issue of getting down again, because I don't want to die. Again. So we're gonna jump down here. Okay! On the plus side, I didn't die. Wow. Yep, that's how you get down. See? That's how you get off a piano. 100% that. I totally meant to do all of those things. Skelly boy. I love skeletons. When they're not... like, gross. The only thing this level is the one thing this level is missing is a mummy somewhere. Notes. Okay. I'm trying to think where I haven't looked yet. I'm just worried it's gonna be some of the pumpkin areas that are really stupid and annoying to get to. Can't believe I'm missing like 8 notes. Something like that, 9 notes. Now I've been in here like 3 times already. I need to go up. Now, see, now it's the time we climb. Now we can climb and go up. Check the rooms out. I think it might be in one of these rooms. I think that was super thorough. It's funny because usually I am. Usually I'm very thorough when I play games. Like I check every nook and cranny. I take almost too long sometimes. If I'm playing a game with friends, like they're all like way up ahead of me, and I'm just like, but I'm exploring. I'm looking in this random corner. I find that I have my own pace of doing things, which is why I prefer playing solo a lot of the time. I sincerely hate being rushed. It's OCD also. A little bit. Nope, it's not in here. There was another room. There was a big room with a bed and a treasure chest, and I'm pretty sure that's where they are. There we go. It's not in here. Hey. I don't know if you can get in this. I think I remember there was this one time I was playing and I was trying to figure out how to get into it, and then I found it. There's nothing inside it. But outside of that, I don't know. Oh, maybe they're up in the top of the bed. Nope. Never had a bed like that before. Didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to avoid this damn bat. Really? He's floating above the fucking jump pad. What a little dinkus! Cool. Oh, you mean like just people looking through the pictures? Oh my god. Game, you're starting to frickin' piss me off a bit. There's another side, is where I was trying to get. Well, looky what we got here, guys. A literal room full of notes. I don't know what you mean, sorry. I did it! Oh my god. I don't even with this room. It's because there's 3 or 4 rooms that look exactly like this. And that's when I get... That's when I have troubles in video games, is when there's a bunch of areas that look exactly the same as each other, almost exactly the same. It's really hard for me to remember if I've been there or not. Maybe that's for the best. Yep! Yep, probably. I could probably figure it out if I wasn't streaming, honestly, but my brain just can't, like, divide my thoughts that much. It's very difficult. Alright, anyways. Exactly 2 hours and 39 seconds. I don't think that's seconds. Whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. I did it. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to, okay, so I think we're gonna... I'm not gonna end like this second, but we're gonna end it there with the gaming today. Because I'm just honestly smooth brain today, and I think this was good. But I do have a very good couple streams planned for the next couple streams that are horror different games, not this one. Horror-themed games. And I'm gonna be playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night at some point. And I know I had a couple people really excited about that. And I do eventually plan on getting all of these. I actually, off-stream, got one of the eggs. It was in the beach level, but I didn't want to, like, have to go back for it later, so I just grabbed it. Outside of that, though, I'm planning on getting that, and I'm planning on going back through the other levels I haven't beaten all the way yet. This one, I'm gonna go and do off-stream, because I've already beaten it on-stream. It's just that I had to change the file over because of a glitch, like I said. This one, I'm gonna have to keep 9 out of 10. Because I guarantee you, I spent 2.5 hours running around this level with a guide. And I did not find a single Diggy, and I made sure I went to every spot. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some stuff off-stream, because I already did it twice. So I'm not doing it again. Nope. But, you guys can check out my other streams, they're all on my YouTube channel. This one I actually have ones to go and do, so I'm gonna go do those on stream, and then we'll also do Gobby's Valley. I don't know if it's Gobi or Gobby. And then, the last level, which is Click Clock Woods, which is a infuriating level, but it's also really, like, interesting, so, yeah. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who joined me today, and everyone who's given me follows and stuff. I really appreciate all of the support. And, I legitimately am really touched by that, and also just know that I'm gonna be doing this Tuesday, Thursday, so join me whenever you want. We just do a... You know, we just hang out and have a chill time and do fun little streams. I'm not... I can't wait for Soten, yeah. Jak and Daxter, easy 100%. So I'll say right now, I'm gonna be doing a lot of Xbox stuff for a while, until I can get the equipment that I need to play, like, other kinds of games. I don't know if Jak and Daxter is on PS4, but I will look into it, because that would be a game I wouldn't mind playing. If it's on the PS4, I can play it. Yeah, because Jak and Daxter isn't a bad 100%, so I could try that one out. I'll look into that, and also... Eventually, I do want to get a capture card and play some other games and stuff, but... For now, I'm gonna keep to the Xbox One. I actually haven't played, 3, and I haven't played X before. But I've played the first 2. I actually quite like Jak and Daxter. My favorite game on the PlayStation is Ratchet & Clank. I love the Ratchet & Clank games. absolutely adore those games. Which I also wouldn't mind playing at some point. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream today, guys. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or whatever the heck your time zone is. And yeah, have a good one.